People in this Mahomet neighborhood are doing everything they can to keep an old neighbor out. Tonight, they're getting together to figure out what they can do to keep him from coming back.
Yeah,
why would a single man move to a family neighborhood?
Yeah.
Do you know any single people living out here? I don't know one.
These neighbors want to keep it that way. They're working together to keep this man out.
Obviously, a convicted child predator in a neighborhood full of kids is a concern not just for our neighborhood, but every neighborhood with families.
Timothy Michael Taylor was their neighbor just a year ago. Today, he's a registered sex offender after sexually abusing a minor.
I'm definitely worried, especially for the people who he took advantage of, those kids that still live just down the street.
Tony Meduzia is worried because Taylor plans to move into this house. He says that's something he and others from the neighborhood won't stand for.
This is unacceptable.
There are kids here.
We would like to keep him out of this neighborhood if possible.
The law prevents sex offenders from living too close to their victims, but the Champaign County Sheriff's Office says Taylor's victims live outside of that range.
We'll do whatever it takes to protect children no matter where they're at.
The construction and real estate companies selling the home are also trying to block the sale. One thing on their side, the Fair Housing Act doesn't protect sex offenders.
I want to do whatever we can to make this right.
People say they don't want Taylor to be homeless. They just don't want him to be their neighbor.
I understand that he has to have a home, but a couple blocks away is where he committed his offense. And 1 year later, he's moving back to that neighborhood. It's unacceptable and definitely creepy.
Now, registered sex offenders do have to tell law enforcement if they move, but they do not have to tell new neighbors of their status.